Okay. Are we up and running here? All right. What's up, guys? I just started. Rax, we gets was get ab. That can't be English. Whatever you said, I'll take 2 of those with a Coke.
Are you playing, Kenny? Are you playing? Yeah. Good girl. Get.
What's up, everybody? It's trying to communicate. What did he say, guys? What did he say? I don't know if we'll ever know. I scared the shit out of you. You didn't know I had a tab up with my stream? Oh, man. My bad, dude. Yeah, I just went live. Started chatting, turned on some music. My bad, dude. Did that guy just try to do damage to me? Because if so, that was a Keck W. Have I died on Paladin yet? No. No. I have not. I don't really understand this echo. Got him, boys. You have a question. Okay, what's the question? Recommendation, don't go hammered in. That bad, huh? This is going to be 1H2. I want you to do one-handed weapons, and I want you to make it exalted. What? What? Where? Why can't I? That was a weird bug. Looking for legendaries here. I don't have any. This is a legendary. This is a legendary. Oh, yeah, the thing that where it says empower. That thing is used in the end game. You don't really need it now. But it's a way for you to make really, really powerful gear. Essentially. You can make very, very powerful gear with that mechanic. But it's more of an end game thing. But the basic idea of it is what you're looking for is that thing to spawn an egg. If it spawns an egg, you can take one of your weapons, one of your items, and apply powers to it. But only if that thing spawns with an egg. So I'm just going to be looking for that all day to put powers on my stuff. You've seen Uber Aberoth attempt on a Hyperjuice Legacy character. The boss is pure evil. Good. If it does, can I clip it and send it to you? If it spawns with an egg? Well, here's the thing. The egg doesn't help you unless you have good gear. The egg is, it's pretty common. Like, I'll probably find like 5 of them today. Oh. So here's a cool thing. Here, we can place uniques in here that has legendary potential to either make it better or to get rid of it entirely. I think Chronostasis is one of the best items, isn't it? So it has to have legendary potential already. I can't give this up. Let's just see if we can hit any of these. Let's just see if we can hit any of these. Who cares? I'm YOLOing it on everything. Put in the 1 LP sword you just got. Should I? Should I YOLO my best thing? Ah, fuck it. Why not? Okay, we need this to go to 2. Here we go. Bricked, 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 bricked. I bricked all of it. Can I go again? I bricked every single one. Two LP spoon. I hit 1. Okay. I hit 1. I hit 1. Isn't the spoon is like, this is like the best leveling item in the game. Well, that was brutal. Jesus. Well, okay. Well, I hit like 1 out of 20. Not good odds. The odds are mucho el shito. You're watching Overwatch 2? Is there like a tournament going on? Guys, thank you so much for all the primes, the subs, the gifted subs. Thank you, guys. Does that mean they are shit? Just means it's a huge gamble. It's a huge gamble. is Judgement better than Warpath Voidbringer? I don't know if better is the word. I don't know if anyone has killed Uber Aberoth yet. Have I died? My marksman died. My marksman died. I still have him, but he's in softcore. This paladin it has not died. No. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Why so early? I've actually been up for hours. I made my State of Last Epoch video. It will come out whenever Lee wakes up. Oh, look at all these treasure chests. I'll take that. Oh. Why does my Twitch stream have music, but my YouTube doesn't? Because YouTube does not allow it. If YouTube allowed it, then I would play it. But it is also kind of nice. People have a choice, right? They have a choice. Do they want to listen to music or not? It's always nice to have a choice. Holy. Chop them down, boys. Man, this the Vault of the Barnacle King has a lot of content in it. Lots of fights, lots of treasure chests. Oh my. How many Jim Bob things there are. I mean, I would like to pick up all of this if I could. Let's see here. Stun chance. I don't give a shit about that. Stun chance with melee attacks. Reflected damage and armor. Don't give a shit about that. Chance to bleed. No. Damage over time is good. Melee damage is good. Don't need that one. Don't need lightning res. Okay, that could be good. Don't need this one. Don't need this one. Does not fit in inventory again? Come on, bro. Do I need this? Necrotic damage. Poison on hit? No.
Caddy is a nice doggy.
Cold res, shock on hit. No. Freeze multi, shred armor. Shred armor could be a thing. How do I beat this map? Oh, here we go. Might get the egg thing right here. Watch this. Look, we might get an egg right here. This thing. Yep, right here. Lit. How do I... Okay. Lit. I guess this is my best one. So you put it in here. Yeah, I'm sure. And then we empower it. And now we want it to make it better. Shit on. How do I beat this exactly? You just hear his keyboard. You don't hear the sounds. Now do you hear it? Is that better, YouTube? If you hear my keyboard on Twitch, I don't know how that's possible. You should be hearing the music. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay, I think I beat... Okay, I beat all of the woven bobs that we... I beat all of them. So now let's try the boss. My body died on hardcore. I'm scared to ask what that means. I don't think this guy can kill me. I'm just gonna stand here. I mean, it's not even close. Oh, a Harbinger? Alright, I'm just gonna stand here. Let's just see if he can kill me. That attack can kill me. That attack does a lot of damage. This is what I wanted, this. Okay, I have 5 points here. This might be really good. Has anybody taken this mask? Maska? Has anybody taken this? Is this good? What's up, Thick? Is Judgement Paladin really B tier? B tier for what?
Hi, Megan. Hi. Hey, Daddy. Hi. Hello. Hello.
I think we have to go for this one, right? I think I go for this. So I need to go get a blessing everywhere. So if I kill this Jim Bob, it's going to give me 26 stability or 26 Jim Bob. Am I going to go back to Heartseeker or keep making characters? I'm probably going to go back to Heartseeker. I'm probably going to use this guy to farm some really good gear because this guy is literally the honey badger. He doesn't give a shit about anything. 10,000 monkeys just jumped on me. I mean, that honestly tickles. It tickles. The Yogi the bear is here. I mean, it doesn't matter. Oh, these guys. Okay, it doesn't matter at all. I don't know. I don't know what these guys are thinking. This is like Ultra Instinct Goku versus Krillin right here. This is a joke. Okay, we got a Jim Bob champion boss. He's dead instantly. No chance. Why am I wearing the... I literally have been using these since the first zone of the campaign. Why am I wearing these? Should probably take a look at my gear, you know, and put on some gear that does something. Let's pump up the vitality and the fizz. Strength, yes! Look at those boots. God, those boots are nice. I don't even know what boots are we supposed to have? Let me open max roll here. I should probably actually like look at my gear. Look at this helmet I'm wearing. This helmet is from like the 4th act. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. This is the first ring I found in the game. The first one. I just crafted on it. It started off as a 6% movement speed gray ring at the start of my run. This is the other ring that I got in 5 minutes into the game. Like, I can't even explain. Like, this is just a random legendary that I picked up. It's not even like, it has nothing to do with my build. I can't even explain to you how fucking terrible my Paladin is. Like, I actually need to, like, make this guy, like, not a complete piece of shit. I need to actually, like, look at what he's wearing. Okay, but anyway, what boots do we need here? I just can't even explain how powerful this build is. Clerics, Flames of Flames of Midnight. Okay, Flames of Midnight and Sunwreath. I think I have a Sunwreath. And the boots I want are Advent of the Erased. Okay. Advent. Okay, I don't have that. Do I have Sunwreath? Nope. Okay. Let me see. A Sunwreath, I think, is like free. And then I need Orion's Eye. Orion's Eye is almost impossible to find, it says. I don't like that. All right, let's actually try. So I need to do Soulfire Bastion for my belt. Okay, so I need there's only two items that I wear. There's only two items that I wear that are not uniques. My body armor and my helmet. So let's start by looking at the helmets. Let's look for our best body armor. We don't have any choices we can even wear. Can only wear this. This has exalted health on it. And this has exalted health on it. So let's do this one. By the way, this armor actually has the thing that I want. This has no potential. Let's shatter it and see if we can get this. I got everything except for the thing that I wanted. Thanks, God. So what I need here is then, yeah, this T5. Beautiful. I'll change, see if we can get health here. That seems really good. Okay, now on the hat, we just want health. Let's go to the hat here. Actually gonna make my guy not a piece of shit. Now on our amulet, we want elemental damage over time. This might be good. For now. See if I can just wear an exalted belt for now. Anything good here? Void res. This has health on it. Dodge rating. Endurance threshold. This could be a thing. Minion damage. I mean, these, like, if I take this off. Oh, I'm still capped on absolutely everything. Okay. Okay, paladins are actually just cheating. This is stupid. If I take my rings off and my helmet, if I take all of this off, and I put this away. Okay, Jesus. Alright, what if I take everything off? Still pretty much capped everywhere. So dumb. Okay. Alright. So, what I am learning here is it does not matter. I don't need to worry about resistances in any way at all. I don't even understand. What is this thing that I'm wearing? This is the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. Okay, everything here, everything that I'm wearing is terrible. I can't wear any of this stuff. So let's make this idols just humble and stout. I see what's wrong here. There. There. Done. Okay. Can you imprint a red ring, or is it better just to sell now? I don't see why couldn't you imprint a red ring? Why couldn't you? Let me see. What are the best two rolls here? The best possible rolls are 4 to Judgment. I only have a single roll of it. So let's not do that. Let's do... Is there something that reroll the implicits? That's the affixes. Why did that consume so much? Doesn't even make sense, man. Why did that... I just get insanely unlucky, or... Let's grab all blue items here. If anything is blue, we're going to removal it. Okay, that's all done. Okay, now what I'm going to do is we need a belt. I guess let's look here. Do we have any good belts? This has elemental damage over time. Seems godly. I need to get rid of this. Need to get rid of this cold damage. Nope. Nope. Let's see if this changes. If I go S and I open up Judgment. Judgment 19,000. If I put this on, now what? 21.5. All right, easy enough. Okay, now let's go rings. So, cooldown recovery, crit, fire damage. This has fire damage on it. So a ruby ring is probably this. This is crit avoidance. This is crit avoidance. This is crit avoidance. Let's see if I can get lucky here. Strength is godly. I need to turn this into something not shit. No. That works. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I don't care about the fire res, so I can try to hit this now. Let me see. I don't know. Let's try to shape it. There we go. I'm getting 4% damage for nothing. I like it. Now I need a second ring. I mean, all of these suck. Can I chaos this off? Oh my God, yes. God, I love dick. I mean this ring. That's insane. All right, how are we looking on resistances? Okay, resistances are insane, like always. Come again, dick, cock, you know. Oh my God, dude. That's it. I'm ordering a coffee. Anybody want a coffee? One Direction fan? Yeah, it's too bad one of them passed away, right? No, you just drank your espresso? But I don't understand. You don't want another one? Like, if someone says, "Hey Rax, do you want a taco?" I have never in my life never said, "Nah, I just ate tacos. I'm good." Like never. Never one time. Like never. Dunkin' or Starbucks? Oh man, dude. Like I'm not a I am not a coffee snob. I'm not a coffee snob at all. I'm a basic bitch when it comes to coffee, but I don't think I don't think it's even close in terms of quality. Like am I missing something? Oh, this is how they get you, man. If I spend $4.70, I save $4.50. So I mean, if I pretty much if I don't add something else that's almost exactly $4, I'm just throwing money away. But I don't want to eat anything because I'm on a diet. So what do I do here? The most perfect thing to order would be the cinnamon coffee cake. But that's just pure sugar and carbs. That's exactly what I can't eat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the turkey bacon cheddar and egg sandwich, which is the same price, but I'm just going to throw away the bread. I just got that sandwich. I just got that sandwich for 40 cents. Get 2 coffees. I can't drink 2 coffees. I can't. Like I can eat a lot of food, but I'm incapable. I won't even finish the first coffee. I can't. Like I can't do it. I'm incapable of doing it. One for Sarah. Sarah's about to go to sleep. If Sarah was up, I would order her one. She's going to go to sleep, and by the time it gets here, it's going to be cold. It's definitely, I could have put it in the fridge for later. That was a play. That was definitely a play. Okay, what's the best base here? What's the best base here? Leonine Great Helm. Doesn't look like I have one of those. 12 strength with health. This looks godly. Let's definitely do this one. Let's just grab the T5 health. And then we need this to also be health. I forgot. What does attunement even do? 2 mana. All right, let's chaos this and try to hit health. Ah, fuck. I just upgraded it. God, I'm stupid. Necrotic damage taken as physical. It's kind of interesting. I need +2 to healing hands here is what I need. Okay, let's take the free T5 healing effectiveness. All right. So what do I need to cap my resistances? I need a void and a poison. Two vitality, 8 void is good. Then I need a small one that gives 8. I don't even know if 8 can roll on it. 7 can. Let's do a 7. Okay, my void res is done. 74 or whatever. Now I need a poison resistance. Let me also check the other idols just for fun. Mystical pen. If I did this one, it would solve it in 1 idol. And it would be higher. Let's do this for now. Let's try to solve it in as few of idols as possible. So poison resistance. I do anything with this one? Damage over time and poison res. That's like actually the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. All right, I'm definitely okay. This one's godly too. Okay. Now, probably... Do I have anything with fire damage? Fire pen. This only has 1 fire pen on it. 1? I mean... It's not great, but... Isn't fire pen insane? This is 5% health. No. %13 increased fire damage. This is also a 5% health idol. Anything with damages over time. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Put that on. Any more damages over time? Nope. %9 increased damage over time. %9 damage over time. Damage over time. Scope % increased health. Crit avoidance is actually quite good for me right now. All right. I just gained 400 life, still capped all resistances, and I took my judgment damage. I took my judgment damage from 19k to 33k. Oh my god, dude. Oh my dude, these guys are about to get so shit on. Oh my god. These guys are gonna get so shit on, it's hilarious. Oh my god, dude. I just doubled my damage. All right, well, ready or not, here I come. So if I do one more thing to get to... If I get this to 800 stability, I can consume 2 gazes, right? Should I... Is it a better idea to consume 2 gazes than to shut it down right now? What's better? It's better to double it. Oh my god. You see how fast that elite died? Okay. Okay. Alright. These guys are in huge trouble now. I actually put on some gear. Dead. Try Aura. Aura sucks, though. The reason why the Aura sucks is you can't stack it. Aura is like super ultimate giga endgame. Right? Smite is better. Is Smite better? Smite is better than this. Damage wise, it's higher, but in terms of tankiness, it's worse. Am I having more fun playing this than POE2 last season? I would say yes, but I don't, I like grinding your games, and I still like Path of Exile too, like... I'm not like a... I'm not a what's the proper term? A doomer? I'm gonna let the 6 slammy bob hit me. Let's see if they can kill me. Nope. I want to keep my current one. I want the XP. Yeah, like I get the basic idea of like comparing everything to everything all the time, like I understand. I just I don't know, I just like them both. They're good. It's all good. I think POE2 is going to end up being a great game. It's got some things to work on, but every game has some things to work on. It's fine. Like, the thing that I don't get is I don't understand why people seem to get very emotional about the state of the ARPGs. Like, I don't know. It's just like, if POE2 sucks, I make a video and I say, hey guys, this patch really sucks. Here's why I think it sucks. I'm gonna go play Last Epoch. That's it. That's how I think about it. What in the actual F did that guy just post? Hold on, let me ban him. He's banned. I don't even know what the hell that was. That seemed to be written in some kind of alien language. Oh, it was in German? God, it didn't even look like German. It looked like gibberish. For LP Red Ring lol. What are you saying? Are you saying you got one? Oh, I see. Someone asked a question, what would be equivalent to a mirror in last Epoch? 4LP Red Ring? No. 4LP Red Ring would be the equivalent of 94 mirrors. Like you'd have to drop 100 mirrors before you'd get a 4LP Red Ring. It's probably like 100 mirrors. I can tell you what the odds are. Give me a second. I can tell you exactly what the odds are. It is... first of all, you have to get the red ring to drop, right? The red ring is a very, very, very rare drop rate. But when it drops, you have a 1 in 332 billion chance of it having 4 legendary potential. So you'd have to find 332 billion red rings to get a 4 LP. It's probably actually much rarer than 100 mirrors. It's even more rare than that. I got one yesterday. No, you didn't. This is Bis Affix. I must pick this one up. keep in mind, first you have to consider the drop rate of the red ring. The drop rate of a red ring is going to be, I think, way more common than a mirror. So that's good. So you can get it in your hands before you're going to get a mirror. But then, out of all of them that you find, you need to find 332 billion of them. I've never gotten a red ring in this game. I've never seen one. What do you mean by red rings? That's literally the name of an item. It's called red ring. All right, we need to fix something about my about people are asking, do I have my own loot filter? We'll make the loot filter today. In a little bit, we'll make it. I don't have my own, but I want to do something here. So I want to grab everything out of here. And I want to understand what loot filter rule is dropping this crap. Rule 41, 42, and 18. So I'm okay with rule 18. Am I okay with rule 42? I don't think I want to see these anymore. I don't think I care about this. Rule 41. Do I even need any experimental anything? Okay, what's rule 22? I don't think I need late monolith gear. I only want exalts, and I'm seeing every exalt. So I think I'm going to get rid of that too. So all this goes back in. Now, the question is if I drop all the loot on the ground now, how much of it actually stays? Now that's more like it. So I need to get to work shattering all of these items. There we go. There we go. Now we're doing very well. What's up, Vince? How are you? Guys, so many people are subbing, priming, and gifting subs for the cosmetics. You only have to gift one sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thanks for doing that, guys. I think my coffee's here. Let me go grab it. All right. Yeah, let me grab this real quick. All right. Give me 1 second. Okay. I have a very good relationship with EHG. I am not someone that thinks that I have all the answers, because I don't. I don't, but I do play these games a lot, and I do talk to you guys a lot. So I don't know everything, but I do know some things. Wonder, why does he get 4 of these now? Oh well, I won't that doesn't make sense to me, but there's got to be a reason why he did that. I just don't know what that reason is. Sorry. I was in the middle of a thought, and then I was reading what Volko was doing with the passive tree, and it didn't make any sense to me, and it kind of just stupefied me. I was like, wait, what? Why? Anyway, so, oh, that's funny. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, I told EHG, I'm friends with Judd. Judd runs EHG, and I'm friends with Boards. He's the COO or whatever. And I said, hey guys, I have my State of Last Epoch video coming out later today. I wrote a document about the just my opinion of the game. If you'd care to read it. And they immediately said, we'll read it. We'll discuss it in the Tuesday design meeting. And we'll watch the video. I was like, wow. Well, okay then. Jesus. Like it's not like I have all the answers. It's not like, oh, just do whatever I say, but I played every single season, and I care. I would like to help make the game better, so it's like, even if they don't want to do like any of the changes that I made, I definitely think it would be worth their while to watch the video. If I was running a gaming company, I would take like almost every content creator, even the ones that didn't like us, and I personally, I would watch all of the videos, all of them, to understand. And I'd probably post a lot of them on for like the team to watch. I'd be like, listen, you're on the clock, right? I'm paying you money. I'm telling you, watch this video, or at least watch this part of it. Watch what he says here. Watch this clip that he shows. You guys need to watch it because I'm going to talk about it in this meeting that we're having. Like, I want to understand what everyone's experiences are. There's always the experience that I think I'm creating for you, but that pales in comparison to what experience are you actually having. If those two things are not congruent, we got a big problem. So I do think it is very smart of them to not only consider my feedback, but also consider other content creators' feedback who are actually trying to provide feedback. The ones who just shit on the game and just leave and say it's fucking bullshit, this is shitty. That's obviously a big waste of time, right? What about the vision? I mean, I don't know if you mean that as a joke, but I feel that Path of Exile, grinding your games, does a decent job of listening to feedback. Do you think grinding your games doesn't listen to feedback? I mean, I think they do. I think in general, honestly, I think Jonathan gets a lot more shit than he deserves. I actually think he gets a lot more shit than he deserves. Like by a lot, actually. Did EHG give any details on how they improve the graphics? I think the main thing that they said is just moving to Unity 5, which let them redo stuff. You get some of the shit that he gets is well deserved though, because you came out livid after the interview. Okay. Well, let me ask you a question though. So you came out livid after the interview. Oh, this is a piece of shit. It's gonna have to empower it again. Let me ask you a question. So at the end of the interview, not even provoked by Zizaran didn't even say anything. Jonathan apologized. And he said he woke up on the wrong side of the bed. He said he approached it very combatively. And he apologized. He's probably under an unimaginable immense amount of stress with how bad the week has gone for him already. Once he said that, I was good, man. Like, he's a human being. getting a lot of shit for an entire week. I get it. Finally, Paladin. Woody gifted 20 subs. What's up, man? Yeah, I mean, the Paladin is cheating. If anybody wins with a Paladin, you should automatically, instead of winning any prize money, it needs to be deleted from your account because you cheated. No, but I mean, this is just so stupid. It's crazy strong. How's the journey going, Woody? Dude, I went Heartseeker. Heartseeker ain't it, man. It might get there like really late game, but as Lizard put it, Lizard just said that Heartseeker is just a poor man's Umbral Blade. Thank you so much for the 20 gifted, man. By the way, Woody, I don't know if you're still here. I saw you on the front page of Twitch. That was pretty sick. I think I was also on the front page of Twitch, but I have no idea why. I didn't apply for it. I have no idea why. I actually thought I was getting view botted. I was like, I should not have 21,000 viewers or whatever. But then people told me I was on the front page of Twitch. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. I don't really know. Is Woody still here? Did he say anything? Oh, he went to go start it. He just popped in 20 subs and just bailed? All right, well, we'll just raid him later to thank him. He subbed and ran. The nerve of this guy. One thing that made me not want to play POE1... By the way, I'm going to read your message. Let me just answer this question before I forget. Someone said, you dropped the Dragon Song. Should you convert to Fire Heartseeker? I don't really know. I was playing Fire Heartseeker, and... I mean, it wasn't, like, terrible. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but it wasn't... It wasn't great. So, people are telling me that the other options might be better, like Cold Heartseeker or Physical Heartseeker. However, Lizard killed Uber Aberoth with Fire Heartseeker. And no one in the world has killed Uber Aberoth, but Lizard has. So, Fire Heartseeker has killed Uber Aberoth. So... It can't be bad because it did it. It killed the unkillable boss. Man, dude, still in like I'm gonna have to make my own loot filter Like, I really appreciate these loot filters that we have here. But like the way that I like to play, I don't know how you guys like to play, but the way I like to play is I don't want items dropping everywhere. It's so distracting. I only want you to show me stuff if it's really, really valuable. Should I make the loot filter right now? Should I do it right now and try it all day and see if I can get it right? I gotta be like, I love the work that Volca did. I'm absolutely not. Okay, this looks like an insane idol. Lee, did you get my message? The State of Last Epoch video is up for you. It'll be pinned soon. It's almost done. Yeah, let me know when you pin it, because EHG told me that they want to watch it. I already sent them the document to read it, but they want to watch it. So I got some better idols here. This is 2 fire pen. This is 3 fire pen. This is 1. This is 1. We're getting rid of that shit. Getting more fire pen here. Again, I don't... You always pictured me listening to death metal. You have no idea what my playlist is like, buddy. It has everything. It has everything from All That Remains to the SpongeBob theme song. You could never possibly predict what's going to be next. Yeah, we have Under the Sea by Sebastian from Little Mermaid. We've got techno. You have no idea anything. Okay, back to the question that I skipped. One thing that made me not want to play POE1 overgame was the campaign over and over after a year. I like Last Epoch a lot and don't want to have to rerun the campaign. Don't know what your stance is on it. Something like D3 would do. The thing about the Last Epoch campaign is they build in like skips into it. like the amount of time that you spend in the last Epoch campaign is a lot lower than the other ones, and you can turn it into a speed run. Spy Scrolls is there. Why Rive instead of Multi-Strike? I'm not using Rive. I'm using Vengeance. Vengeance is to generate mana. All right. I'm going to make my own loot filter. So let me go to my video and grab my loot filter. Let's make it here. Rax last Epoch loot filter. Let's see if that comes up on Google. Okay, I found it. Here it is. Holy shit. This might have my best like to dislike ratio of all time. Dude, what's the like to dislike ratio on this one? What's 2284 divided by 99.3. Jesus. All right, so the people who used it, they liked it. Jesus. All right, well, let's see if we can do a good job again. Is there a copy button on Pastebin, guys? Is there a, was one of these a cop raw? Thank you. Raw. Okay. Okay, so this is already wrong. Okay, so this is wrong. So the glyphs of insight is no longer a thing. So, okay. Okay. I'm gonna need your guys' help here. And I apologize. I don't want to like alienate some of you, but I only need the opinions of people that have actually gotten further in the end game. So if you're not like, if you aren't blasting, please don't give me your opinion because it won't be helpful. So my question is, I could do this rule in one of two ways. I could do it the way that I originally did it, which is to show them all and you remove the ones that you don't want. That's a safer option. But I haven't seen very many build guides that actually use many of the experimentals at all. So what I could do instead is reverse it and have a rule where you check the ones that you want. That might only be like one or two of them and leave the rest of them empty. Which way do you think would be better? Should I leave it or should I reverse it? Okay, all of you are agreeing with... Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so I'm just going to actually reverse this. So I'm going to call this show... Hmm. Or another option that I could do is I could only put on the ones that I think are actually valuable. Like B on potion use. Like, okay, what would I do here? Haste is usually good. Frenzy is good. Ward on traversal, probably not. Minions teleported is definitely valuable on the... Ward on kill, probably not. Dodge rating and endurance threshold, maybe. Maybe this is good. Maybe this is good. I don't think anybody uses mana on potion use or B on potion use. You think ward on kill is valuable? Whole new world into forgot about Dre. Vinhan, thank you so much for the tip, my dude. Thank you so much for the subs and the primes. You sent me the video. All right. The state of last epoch is up, guys, if you care to watch it. Okay. Ward on kill is good. Okay. What about this? What about this one where we uncheck? I don't know. Like I just straight up don't use these. Yeah, I'm still enjoying the game. Okay, yeah. I don't know. Okay, how do you guys feel about this? We turn on the ones that you want. And you would go here and pick experimental and the ones that you want. It just starts empty. Is that fine? Because I just think they're way less valuable this patch. Okay. Okay. So these are the decent idols. Huh. How did I pick these? Health, health. Damage over time, I think, is decent. Crit is decent. Why in the world are these two things checked? I don't even understand. This doesn't even make any fucking sense to me. I need to redo this rule entirely. I feel like there's no way I made this rule like this. I feel like something got wrong in the copying and pasting. There is no way that I would pick two out of Primalist and nothing for the other ones. I don't even understand what I'm looking at here. So this is what I'm going to do this differently. Instead of, I don't want people to have to do any work. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say this turns off at, let's say, 75. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pick some affixes that will be good for you for kind of just to get by. So all the resistances and health. Vitality is health. Damage over time, I think, is pretty good. And these are just kind of shit idols just to get some health or some resistances while you're doing the regular monoliths. I don't think it would. I think, honestly, since this automatically turns off, what I'm tempted to do here for the class-specific idols is I'm tempted to turn them all on. All of these on until you're 75. And that way, if you get a specific idol, I can't possibly go through and pick every little tiny good idol for every single class. So I'm thinking any special idol that you get, you keep until you're level 75, and then we make the god tier rules, which drop much better shit. How do you feel about that? Healing effectiveness is huge for Holy Aura. is healing effectiveness in Sentinel or... this? I guess for this particular patch, it's very good. People say that health regen is really good as well. Maybe we could take that one as well. I haven't messed with health regen, but they say it's really good. Okay. I think I might also add crit. Crit is pretty good. Okay. So that rule is going to turn off. When should we turn it off? 75 for me is like the end of regular monoliths. Is that fine? You see a lot of shit. A lot of idols until you're 75, and then it starts to get way more strict. Okay. Now we're going for the godly small idols. So this says we need two good affixes. On the small idols. So oh, it's unobtainable on a small idol or a minor idol is what it's saying. Okay. It's unobtainable. That's fine. So once again, we pick all of the best stuff. Unobtainable. Okay. Vitality and crit don't roll. Increased stun chance. Is this a good, like, is this a good affix? Like, does anybody stack increased stun chance on your small idols? No one does this, right? This is dog shit. Dodge rating is very questionable. Dodge rating, armor, and mana. Do we consider dodge rating, armor, and mana paired with one of these other things as a godly prefix? I guess there aren't that many prefixes. This shared physical damage, is that the physical damage and physical damage of minions? Stun is for Forge Guard. Oh, perfect. So then we can uncheck it, right? Nobody's playing Forge Guard. There's like 2 Forge Guards in the world. Okay, so on the small idols, none of these class-specific things even appear. So that's easy. Let me just make sure that they don't appear. Okay. I think we just take every Weaver idol. Okay. I don't know what's going to be good for you here, so I'll just take them all. Do you guys think that we should check these shared damages on godly idols? Do you think that that's worth it? Is it? I'm pretty sure it's you and your minions, right? Is that what shared means? I feel attacked with that Forge Guard comment. You shouldn't feel attacked. I said, didn't I say there were 3 Forge Guards? You're just one of the 3. Necrotic, Fire, and Fizz, nothing more. Can you guys think of any minion builds that do any other damage other than Necrotic, Fire, and Physical? I know Necrotic for sure. The Crows. Crows do Lightning. Cold, Skelly, Archmage. Ah, fuck it. Let's just keep them all. Whatever. Let's just keep them. Yeah, I don't want to screw over the minion players, so let's just add it. Remove Void. The moment that I remove Void, there'll be a Godly Void pet build or something. Like, a lot of you guys that are watching here, you guys are savvy enough to understand how this filter works better than the general public. I would rather make the loot filter really, really thorough for the gym bobs out there, and you and I can go in and uncheck the shared whatever bullshit because we don't care, right? So now let's check out the godly idols thing. I don't understand. Oh. I don't understand. I don't get it. Why? This rule makes no sense to me. I'm going to delete it. This rule is stupid. Deleting it. I want to copy this rule that I just made, and I just want to edit it. Which makes me wonder, why are there 2 rules at all? Okay, actually it might be helpful to have multiple rules. It might be helpful, actually. Let me see. Let me see how this works here. Health regen is now actually good. Vitality is good. Crit is good. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I had to do this as separate rules, to be honest with you. In fact, I think I can do it as one rule. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I'm going to try to do this as one rule. I go do this, and then I hit confirm, and I simply go to type, and I add both of these. It's both rules combined. Just recolor godly idols. Just that simple. Is there any reason why this wouldn't work? Why are these? I know why I did it separately last time. I did it separately because I wanted to change the differences in the filtering between the two. But I don't need to do that anymore. And what that means is when I build this, I need to be absolutely sure that what I uncheck is almost never one of the two affixes that you're looking for. But I checked almost everything, and the things that I unchecked are really bad. So I think this is good. I think it's exactly like this. And then I just delete this rule entirely. And this is where you would set the class specific stuff that you want. I think just in case I don't want people to mess this up, let's check both of these. I think I want these in the rule here, and then they can fill it in here. Let me say class. Class is a better word here. Wait, no. No. This is wrong. I would need to uncheck these. It needs to only be the class because it's its own rule. It's its own rule. And if it rolls any of the other things, it'll automatically connect. Okay. Yeah, that is correct. I think. I'm pretty... I'll test it. I'll test it myself. But that should be right. Yes. Yes. Types should be all of them. Okay, that should be right. Okay. That should be right. So this, instead of uncheck when rich, we're just going to turn it off. Turns off at 75. I don't want anybody to have to do any work. That sounds like way too much work. So what this is... Okay, so we need to understand. Problem with all res is it only rolls on shields. But I guess maybe we check it. How does this rule work? How did I design this? More equal to 4 with any total affix tiers on magic or rare up to 75. Okay, so let me think about this for a second. Just let me think here for a second. I want to think about, I'm trying to think through my playthroughs and my monoliths. I'm trying to understand, how often do I get items? How often do I get shatters? How much gold do I have? How strict should, what's the correct strictness here? And which affixes do I really care about? I really care about fizz res. I really care about health, every form of health. I care about movement speed. I care about cooldown recovery. Fizz res, health. Levels to skills. Yes. But I have a different rule for that. I have that solved in the next rule. So, what are the generic affixes that you must have at the very beginning? I have crit multi, crit chance, damage over time might be a thing, area for skills might be a thing, but let's see here. Coming up with watching me make a loot filter helps you with ideas on how you should do mine. Thank you. You're welcome. And you're absolutely go ahead and make your own. But the entire reason I'm making this is because Teo just raided me. I'm making it for Teo. Hi, Teo. What's up, buddy? Are you blasting? Don't tell me you're playing a Paladin. What's up, man? Guys, Teo is here. Is that the rank 1 Diablo 2 player? Hi, Candy. Hi. Do I want a half-eaten taco? Yeah, but I mean, if you already ate half of it, I mean, it's like one more bite to finish it. That's not Dabrowski. So first of all, I like Dabrowski. I see the kappa there. I like Dabrowski, but wasn't he like a very, very casual player? Like, Dabrowski was like not a competitive player, right? Or am I wrong? I thought he played very casually. Yeah, not an insult at all. I like Dabrowski. By the way, does Dabrowski still create content? I thought, again, I might be getting this completely wrong. I thought he quit content creation to become a farmer. Like an actual farmer. Sven killed Uber Aberoth last night in softcore or hardcore, and which build? Hey, happy Easter, Bimbesh. Thanks for the kind words. Wait till you get this loot filter from me. After I make this loot filter, guys, then I'm going to show you how I would build it for my Paladin. I'm making the template, and then I'm going to show you how I would make this for my Paladin. Okay, he's back. This loot filter is for leveling, yes. And it just automatically works. It just works. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do anything for leveling. It shows you every single exalt that drops up to 75. It shows you every rare or better item that drops the whole campaign. If it's rare, anything, it drops until you're level 55. The whole campaign. If a yellow drops, it'll show you. Any even remotely decent idol. There is another rule I could add, actually. It's like really kind of useless, but I could see a single scenario where it would be helpful. What I can do here is I could recolor, I could call it recolor baby idols. And I could turn this off at level, let's say, 20. And what I could do here, is when you're a little baby, there are a couple more affixes that will help you. Chance to bleed, chance to ignite, chance to poison. So I'll even add that. Recolor baby idols. That means like when you get your first... What it means is when you do that first quest and it drops 2 idols, if it has any affix that does absolutely anything for you, you'll see it. But if it's just mana, armor, dodge, ward, stun chance, ward on potion use, stun avoidance, crease multiplier, if it's this shit, you won't see it. Actually, every single thing here that's bad looks like it's a prefix only, which means that you're guaranteed to see what drops. I don't even see a combo that would not drop. So you'll see everything. Every class-specific idol and every even decent idol, you'll see. Glacier wants mana? No. I mean, do you in the campaign, do you idle for mana or do you idle for resistances? There ain't no way you're capped on your resistances, right? Can I share this loot filter, please? I will absolutely share it with you when it's done. I need another like hour on it. Let me finish it and then I'll give it to you. I'm making it for you. This filter is viable on any class. It's the universal filter. I made this on the launch of last Epoch. It was very, 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 dare I say it, this is the narcissist in me, but I would say it was very, very well liked. Then 1.1 came out, I fixed it. Very well liked. Now we fix it again. And I'm actually noticing some things that now that I'm like better at the game, I'm noticing some things here that are just dog shit. So I'm just fixing them. Okay. Back to this. See, I'm the kind of person that doesn't like to, I don't like to see items drop. The way that I make my filter, the way that I customize it, I don't show anything. I don't show anything. That's how I like to play. But I don't know if that's how, like, I'm pretty sure if I built it the way that I would play, people would think that the loot filter doesn't work. Yo, Riker made a video. I'm just seeing this. Riker made a video called "Why Players Are Flocking to Last Epoch." When we're done with this loot filter, do you guys want to listen to it as we play? Do you guys like Riker? Any of you guys know Riker? CJ? All I know is DM loves Riker. I can't do an impression of Riker. I'm not Barry White. Hey folks, this is Riker. That's the best I can do. I can't do it. I actually think actually guys, the funny thing 7 octaves too high. The funny thing is actually people usually tell me, hello, Caddy. What did they tell me, Caddy? Hi. Good job. What are you doing? Yeah. Great video. You already watched it? People actually, like, when I was a young kid, I had like I wouldn't say a high pitched voice, but maybe on the like higher pitch than average. But now people tell me I have like an actual much deeper voice. My voice got a lot deeper as I got older. I went from like I was like higher pitch than average, and now I think I'm lower pitch than average. But it's not as deep as Riker's voice. That's for sure. Yeah, that's true. My voice is probably, when I first started streaming, have you guys like, unless you guys have like worked in a call center or like customer service, a lot of you probably don't speak for 8 hours a day. It's kind of weird when you first start speaking for 8 hours a day. Like, at the end of the day, your voice is like hoarse and it's like, ugh. But if you literally talking all day long, Like, I would say before I started streaming, I was a pretty talkative person. I would talk about whatever. Now, when I end my stream, like my friends come over, I just sit down on the couch and I just, whatever, we were watching something or somebody's playing a game or I play games on my phone or whatever. Like, I'll say, like, you guys want to get some food? And that's it. That's all I say the whole day. I don't have anything to say anymore. I've like completely changed. I just have nothing to say. Thanks for your guides and filters. You're welcome. All right. Well, hmm. Okay. Okay, I have an idea to make this better. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to change it, and I'm going to say recolor shatter defense. Shatter defense? Hmm. I have so many ideas. Hmm. Hmm. I want to make this real good. Sometimes this happens to me. It happened in Maxroll a lot where I just have like I have so many ideas in a short period of time that like literally for lack of a better word, my brain like overloads. It like overheats. I need to relax for a second. I need to clear the mind. I need to take it one rule at a time because too many ideas at the same time is not helping. Yeah, well, I could write it down, but some of the ideas are bad. I guess I could write it down anyway, but okay. Let me just start at the bottom. I've got too many ideas here. I got too excited. I scrolled up when I shouldn't have, and I need to stay focused here. Hide all items is good. Show every item until you're 10. That's good. Show every rare or better until you're 55, no matter what, is good. Let's just to be safe, let's just put it at 0. Show every exalt. It'll turn off at 75. That's good. We agreed to reverse the experimentals. Turn on the ones that you want. Oh, I made a mistake. I'm glad I started at the bottom. Yeah, this is wrong. It's like this. And this is supposed to be a 19. God, mistakes everywhere. There should be no level here either. So I'm going to move this here. And that's important, actually, because the rule is if it's in caps, it's an instruction for you. This is not an instruction. I'm just telling you something. Caps means it's an instruction for you, meaning read it and do what it says. And this is supposed to be a 74. Okay. So everything here works automatically. And then when you get to a rule, you read what I said. So what does it say in caps? Just read it and do it. And then go to the next rule. You start at the bottom and go up. That's how the loot filter works. So I need to understand. I'm going to group the things together. Okay. Why Rive instead of Vengeance? The reason why we do Vengeance is because it generates the most mana. We don't want to use anything except Judgment, but Vengeance generates a lot of mana. That's its only purpose. The order of the rules matters, right? Any rule above another rule supersedes it. Any rule will supersede a rule below it, but for my particular filter, the way that I've designed it, I don't think the order of my things matters at all. Maybe this one matters. Maybe this one should be at the top, so it doesn't get recolored. This game feels similar to Diablo 4. It's just mindless blasting. Question: are you playing Paladin or Void Knight? If the answer is yes, that's why you feel that way. Are exiled mages good for anything? Not really this patch that I've seen, because exiled mages are usually there to give you experimental items, and experimental items kind of suck. All right, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to break this into 2 rules. And so all of this might be good. Let's take that one too. This one might be decent. Okay. I think this is pretty good. How important are exalted items? They're extremely important, because exalted items are the only thing that you can slam into a legendary potential craft. So look at how many idle tabs I have. Look at how many set tabs I have. Look at how many unique tabs I have. 2. I'm looking right here. Look how many legendary tabs I have, and look how many exalt tabs I have. The whole game is about collecting exalts. However, the thing is understand it from the max roll guide writer's perspective. At max roll, if we create a loot filter that we say works great for builds, but then we hide stuff that you might later deem that you actually really wanted, you're going to hate us forever and talk shit about us and make Reddit posts about us that you hate us, right? That's what's going to happen. It happens all the time. So whenever we make a decision at max roll, we always err on the side of giving you too much rather than too little. Now, here comes me. I couldn't care less. I'm going to actually go into the exalt rules here, and I'm going to tell you. I'm going I'm even going to change it between tier 6 and tier 7, and I'm going to make it very specific. And you're not going to see every exalt from my filter. And I'm going to explain it fairly in my video, and I'm going to explain it fairly in the text here. And if you don't like it, I don't give a shit. You know, but it's a little bit different on max roll, because on max roll, we have to be much more universal. But when I make a filter, I'm going to make it very, very specific and show you how to make it very specific for your build. And if you don't like it, don't use it. I don't care. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Maxroll gives a shit about you. Rax doesn't. I guess that's one way to interpret what I said. I mean, I can't argue with that. I guess that's what I said, but... Currently, Biozilla, I pick up every single exalt like you. I'm using the max roll filter, but that's very, very inefficient. So I'm about to make a filter. I'm making it right now. See this? See all these rules? I'm going to make a filter that will narrow it down for you outrageously. So there's a little bit of a... we're going to get to it in a second. We're going to get to exalts here in a second. Why did I shift from Heartseeker? Just because Heartseeker is kind of meh. It's not terrible, it's just meh. So this is all going bye-bye. I see what's going on. I see, like, there's some weird things in this that don't make any sense to me. I'm honestly thinking that this should go higher. I'm thinking that this might be valuable for longer. Let's turn this off at 80. This might be a very valuable rule for a while. Same with this rule. This is correct. Okay, now we're getting to the exalts. Here we go. Now, here's what happens. Now, think about this. There's two rules. There's the tier 6. There's the tier 6 rule. So, and we are not going to add any. We're not going to add any like build specific affixes. So what are the god tier 6 affixes? This one might be good. This is like Paladin only, though, is the weird part. So this kicks in at... This is forever, but we show all exalts. Drag this up. Until you're 75. Then it turns into this rule. You want to add the damage that you're going for. So I'm going for fire, so I would add fire and fire pen. And then I would add the specific class, anything class specific here as well that I want. But in general, you have to only pick the best of the best affixes because this is only a tier 6 exalt. So maybe any of the main stats. Crit, multi-crit, damage over time, area. Everything with health, always. Everything with crit avoidance, always. Cold res, because certain items like stack with cold res and necrotic, elemental, all res while channeling, endurance, fizz, endurance threshold. We need movement speed. Okay, we have that. We need cooldown. We have that. Maybe minion damage should be there. Maybe any of these are good enough. But I already said that to add all damages that you wanted. So I don't need to add that. I told you to add damages. Shred armor. Ignite, poison, shock. We might want to add frailty. Frailty is used pretty often. This is only for tier 6. Block. Could do block. I'm thinking we do frailty, maybe. And then tier 7. Tier 7 is different. Tier 7, we need to... I have all exalted experimentals already. Tier 7 are the best items in the game. You should almost never pass on a tier 7. So we need to look through these very specifically. Maybe this is used. Like we ever do reflect. We don't ever do parry. I don't know. Maybe these are good. Let's turn them on. Health and stun avoidance might be a thing. This might be a thing. Health regen is much better now. That might be a thing. So dodge as health gets better. I think this is the only way marksmen stay alive. We have to add this. Maybe this one is used. I don't think I feel comfortable unchecking any resistances. Block effectiveness, block chance, and blocked effectiveness. Need all health. Increased area for skills must be there. Same here. Okay, that should be good. We take almost everything in the universe for tier 7. Tier 7, you can't mess around with it. You need to have almost everything checked. Only the most dog shit of dog shit that's like never used is unchecked for tier 7 exalts. It's like the best items in the game. You need to be building up a bank of them. You can re-roll T7s. Oh, that's true. Do we just wait, do we just take all T7s? Right, T-shot Terry, but I see what you're saying. I completely believe you, but consider the audience. If this loot filter is downloaded 100, let's say it's downloaded 100,000 times. If this loot filter is downloaded 100,000 times, the number of people that are going to reach your level in the game is like 300 of them. The Rune of Havoc is pretty rare. I don't know. I'm tempted to just leave it the way that it is, because even though I'm blocking some of the T7s that you're gonna get, I'm only blocking the completely useless horse shit. Most of them are still here. Most of them are still here. And so I don't think I need to make a separate rule for swapping T7 affixes. That's true. Maybe I could do something tricky. Maybe I could show T7s. I have an idea. All right, what if I do this? What if I do this? Watch this. I show T7 Rune of Havoc. How do you spell it? How did they spell it? With a C? How do they spell it? Yeah. Okay, I have an idea. So what I will do here Hmm. Can I add affix a second time? Okay, I can't. I'll just do affix affix. And what I'm going to do here... Okay, so here's what we're going to do here. Here's how I think we do this. Rax re-rolled to Pally for an easy game. Disappointed. Do you think that the reason that I re-rolled to Paladin was to make the game easy? Do you think that that's why I did it? Do you think that was the reasoning behind it? Oh, well, for any of you who think that, you must not watch my stream very often. I usually speed run with a stick and like no armor is what I usually do around here. Yeah, a lot of you like might be newer to my channel. Welcome. It's nice to have you here, but I don't just sit around and play the easy shit. In fact, at the end of yesterday's stream, I was already talking about re-rolling. Unfortunately, the thing that I was thinking about re-rolling is also insanely strong, so people will say that I just did it for that. But the real reason why is because I just haven't played in a while, and it would be fun to make a Void Knight. I'm also really thinking about making for some reason, I don't know why, every time I make this class, I hate it, but I'm also thinking about making a Rune Master. But every time I make a Rune Master, I never like it. I'm thinking about making a Rune Master as well. I tried Spellblade. I didn't love it when I made it, but it might be better. Okay. So here's how I have this set up. Let me explain it in full, and you tell me if I have it wrong or if I'm missing something. All right, here's how I'm doing this. Hold on. Let me. Okay, so here's how I'm doing this. Any exalt that drops, no matter what, until you're level 75 will show up. You don't have anything, you take what you can get, you put it in your bank. At 75, your exalt drops will now be controlled by these 3 rules. We start with tier 6. Now, a tier 6 exalt, which is like the baby exalts, are not very good. This is not what you're going for. This is not endgame. So what I have done here is I went through and I picked up some generically good tier 6 exalts that have a use case in general. The main stats, crit, damage over time, area for skills, all the health stuff, some block stuff, resistances and armor, and endurance, the best stuff, crit avoidance, movement, cooldown, and shred armor and frailty are commonly used. Really, you don't really want to interact much with tier 6 exalts. This is just for... In fact, I actually think at a certain point we should turn it off. Like maybe at level 90. I think you actually just straight up turn off tier 6 exalts. They're just gone. Maybe not, like... Maybe 94. At a certain point, T6 exalts don't mean anything anymore. Then, your tier 7s are ruled by 2 rules. These are the best items in the game. So, the ones that you'll actually wear, I really want to show you almost anything in the game. It is up to you to go into here and, first of all, uncheck any class you're never going to play. So if you're only playing Rogue and Sentinel, you uncheck these 3. Boop, boop, boop. Done. Also, if you want to, you could go into things like damage type, and you could say, oh, I'm going a Cold Heartseeker, and I'm going a Fire Judgement Paladin, and that's all I'm doing. Well, you can keep Cold and Fire and Elemental, and you can uncheck all the rest of them. Fine. But that's on you to uncheck what you don't want. You should leave all of the defense there. Now, what this doesn't do is this doesn't account for getting a tier 7 affix with another really, really good stat that you might want to swap it with. So what I have done here is I made a tier 7 Havoc rule, which says if you get any tier 7 exalt in the game, anything, any of them, and at the same time you get an affix of any of your specific class, you need to uncheck the ones that you aren't doing, then it should drop for you. And we should probably recolor it to what color is the Rune of Havoc. It's orange. Of course, the other thing I was using was already orange. Of course. There, that might be different enough. And another thing that we can do besides the classes is we can pick a couple of things that are just god tier. Like all the health stuff. Crit multi.